Hey guys, Crypto King here. So excited to come back to with you another episode. I think this is episode 6 now. I'm starting to lose count. I get so excited to do these. I appreciate you guys, all the positive feedback I've gotten. What I wanted to really do was just touch base with you guys and go over kind of the wallets, right? I've had a lot of questions from my friends, family, really how they use the wallets and what wallet should I use. And one thing I just really wanted to go over with was Coinbase, right? Why Coinbase is such a sure bet, right? There's so many different reasons for me why I chose Coinbase. But what I've done is I've actually opened about, I think, 8 or 9 different wallets now. I have a couple different other wallets that I've used through a couple, bucks in here and there. Got actually some of the benefits and the rewards out of, which was very nice. But one of the main reasons is the news and education. When I first started using Coinbase, I felt they almost forced me in a positive way to say, slow down, um, read these things about these cryptos. Not only that, the cryptos that they originally gave me shares or vested me in were all ones that have gone up or I've learned more about over time and are worthwhile and positive investments. I almost feel at that time if I would have just stuck with maybe what Coinbase kind of recommended, I probably would have really done well. I almost would recommend that for someone else. That's one of the big reasons I recommend them is the news and education. That piece alone for me was, I felt that it slowed me down. It told me kind of what to do before I purchased. So I started slow. And I feel that was the best way for anybody, and I think of myself as a savvy investor. So I would say that that news and education piece goes a long ways. And then second, I think it's the transparency with the fees. I think that when I first did my first few purchases, I didn't even know about the option of Coinbase Pro. I actually have one of my buddies' fathers. I think he's 65. He must be almost 70 years old. He's the one who actually told me about it when we were talking about cryptocurrencies. So I actually wrote him and thanked him for giving me the advice, and I ended up using Pro. And you guys have, I've been very transparent with my portfolio. Pro, obviously, with the amount of money I threw in and a real quick kind of behest, was something that really was a benefit for me. It didn't cost me a ton of money. I think it was a very fair, transaction fee amount, I guess is the way I could put it. I think if I wire transferred that amount of money, well, I would possibly pay. So I just think for many reasons that fees and transparency goes a long ways. I appreciated that. I think that's another reason. Then really thirdly would just be, right, their Coinbase's customer base is quite large. You have, they obviously see that earlier, 35 million reasons why. It's more than that. They're a reputable company out of San Francisco. That's a good thing. We know where they're at. We know who they are. They don't hide behind that. They are very open with their customer base. But they also is the type of people that actually use them. There's many large style investment firms, things of that nature that have used Coinbase, whether they choose to in the future, whether they can beat some of these other wallets and the percentages that they're willing to give. That's something else. But I will tell you, for the security of my money, knowing what they've offered, what they slowed me down and educated me on, and got me excited about the opportunity. And then I think of the company as a whole. They can get into news, right, and education. That's a whole different arm of their business. Then you have, you could really even do education as in fundamental educational classes for people on how to diversify their money. There's so many different ways Coinbase is going to be able to grow their business outside of just this application. I think it's amazing. It's almost the sky's the limit if this is a new industry and they're this far ahead. Again, I'm sharing off my experience. This is not by no way in any means a pitch for Coinbase. I don't think they didn't give me anything for this. I just want to share my experience. I've used some other wallets. I actually have had some good experience with a couple other wallets as well. So I'm not discouraging you from using any other wallet. Do your research, as I would always say. But my experience with Pro, the way I actually use Pro and Coinbase itself and kind of toggle back and forth has been a real benefit for me. And you can really find most of the education you need. You can use other outlets as well, but yeah, that's been my experience. I think I wanted to share that with you guys. They are a sure bet in many ways. I am staking my wallet again for the Ethereum. I'm going to try to purchase more Ethereum. That 7.5 is extremely attractive now that you're seeing Ethereum go up the way it is. So I'm planning on buying more because when my wallet stakes at that 7.5, every additional dollar I have in there means 7.5% on top of my money, which is huge. I think you guys got to keep that in mind. You know, you can take your money through the year, however you can get this money, whether it's a couple dollars a paycheck, and make 7% on it right there, out of the gate, 7%, whether it goes up or down. I think you have a good opportunity there to have a long-term investment. You know, maybe change the way you look at your finances and how you invest in yourself. So I just wanted to share that, guys. Again, Coinbase has been a great thing for me. I'm not discouraging you from any other wallets. Please do your research. Make sure you get educated before you just go opening a wallet, who they are, reputable. Again, Coinbase, we know they are a reputable company, so that is why I chose to do this video. For me, they've been a really great experience. I can't say enough. So, yeah, guys, keep crypto on. Thanks for the time. Thumbs up if you get a moment. I really appreciate that thumbs up. I will keep getting these videos out to you guys. I'm going to try to do a couple a day. Thanks again, guys. Keep crypto on. Crypto King out.